Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, there's a picture that has been trending online whereby in that picture, WAIGURU and Odinga with another colleague are spotted in the streets of the US. So this picture has been going viral, especially after WAIGURU decided to share it on her X handle. And WAIGURU captioned the picture with a message: "Women working together is how to move mountains." This picture, it's alleged that it has gotten the camp of RIGATHI Gachagua talking. If I may take you back to William Ruto's words, I didn't want to mention this, but because of this picture, we are forced to mention what William Ruto said and the reaction.
When Rigiji and myself tukifika hapo mbele na tumepangana, tumekubaliana vile itaenda, we must also agree that going forward, if a man is a candidate for president in our party, the woman must be the runner.
Na vile rais ulisema jana ni kweli, tumeongea na tutaendelea kuongea. Sasa wengine walikuwa nafikiria ni saa hii. So lazima sasa mngoja kwanza nimsaidie rais kwa kipindi chake. Ikifika kutamatisha hapo, rais mwenyewe atatuongoza, atatuonesha vile tutapanga hawa mama.
This picture, first of all, we know very well that Mama Odinga does not subscribe to UDA ideologies. And when WAIGURU seems to be supporting some ideologies of Azimio, despite the fact that she is still in UDA and Kenya Kwanza. She is a governor of Kirinyaga County. She played a critical role in Kirinyaga County to maintain the votes for William Ruto. That we must continue to acknowledge. But let's look at this story from a different perspective, because I want us to go extensively at what implication these sudden meetings between Azimio women and the Kenya Kwanza women converging together and saying they are working to move mountains. We want to delve further on this story, but before you do that, please take 1 second, subscribe to this channel, like this video. You can also share this video. When William Ruto made a pronouncement, which, if you looked at the body language of William Ruto, it's as if he was convinced that this is the right time to give a woman a deputy president. People will give Raila Odinga credit to that move, because when he vied in 2022, an election which many people say was stolen, he gave the women league a priority. That is the reason why Sabina Chege was still there. The only problem back then is that WAIGURU did not see that as a plus to the women league. So that's why they ended up endorsing someone else at the expense of their opportunity. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, we like to look at the implication of these sudden meetings of women trying to push an agenda. Women have all along wanted to become the second in command in this country, a thing that has never happened. If we visit a story of Tanzania, where Magufuli had Mama Suluhu as his vice president, which gave the women leaders in that country an opportunity to ascend to power when Magufuli passed on. So women leaders know very well that the deputy president is a person who will take over in the event of anything. And Gachagua also knows that. He knows that should Ruto fall today, he is the person who's going to assume that office and assume all the powers and subsequently, find a way of staying in power. That we already know about. So women leaders are looking at this matter and crafting a way and saying that the best thing for us to do is Azimio women, Kenya Kwanza women, and the neutral leaders from the neutral factions, we converge together, and push an agenda of us being the second in command. And that is going to lock out Rigathi Gachagua. I am seeing that move as a well-calculated move to either lock out Gachagua or lock out Mudavadi. It will lock out the two leaders, either of them. Because let's just say, for example, in 2032, because we've already known that in 2027, Rigathi Gachagua will not cede ground and allow a woman to become the deputy president candidate. That we already known from a confirmation which he made in a certain village rally, where he sent a message to William Ruto, told him that yes, it's okay, but we'll talk about that in 2032. Meaning in 2027 he's not going to cede ground. So in 2027, that is where the problem is, because William Ruto's statement back then, if you were very keen, he said that he want to make sure that when he leaves power, for example, a woman shall have, enjoyed that second in command role. I don't want to say that Ruto's words are a surety that that's not going to happen, but the point of concern is that this high-level meeting, especially the one that we have spotted between Ida and Anne Waiguru in the US, and we know the role that Anne Waiguru holds as far as the governors are concerned. She's the chair of the Council of Governors. So that is a role, a very big role. So she's a spokesperson for all the governors. So that is not a role that we can, tunaweza sema kwamba it's a small role. We also know that Mama Ida Odinga is a spouse of Raila Amolo Odinga. What if Mama Ida Odinga becomes the pick for the deputy president? I mean, that can also work. I mean, it is possible. Just like what we are hearing in US. Recently we've been hearing about Michelle Obama's prospects of becoming the president of the US, or becoming a candidate, or becoming a better option for the Democrats. That is something that might happen after this election. Maybe in this election, Biden might win or fail to win. So if Biden wins, there's a probability that in the next election after 4 years, that they might front Michelle Obama to be the presidential candidate of the Democratic Party, the Democrats, the party in the US. So even in this arrangement, maybe Mama Ida Odinga can be a best pick to be the second in command here in Kenya. What if that deal is hatched? Because there is prospect there. I am seeing something here behind the scene, that if Raila Amolo Odinga decided to clinch the AUC position, and the biggest role that Gachagua plays is to try to contain Raila Amolo Odinga and to make sure that he neutralizes the votes of the Nyanza or Raila Amolo Odinga's stronghold. But what if Mama Ida becomes the deputy presidential candidate? What if that is the case? Because we should not ignore that fact. This meeting in the US can be a scheme that is well planned to position a woman as a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Mama Ida Odinga fits the bill. Anne Waiguru, I'm not going to dispute that she cannot be there, but Anne Waiguru akona madoadoa fulani, so she's not the best pick for that. Among the women's converging there, Ida Odinga becomes the best pick for that position. Feel free to differ with my opinion. Just go below the comment section. You can differ with my opinion whether you think Mama Ida Odinga can or cannot fit the bill. Just go below the comment section and tell us. But this high-level meeting in the US, there could have been something that is well crafted and will be well implemented and well executed, and Gachagua will find himself on the defensive when this plan is hatched. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise my case here. But what do you think about this analysis, ladies and gentlemen? Just go below the comment section and offer your reaction. So perhaps if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second, subscribe to this channel, and give this video a like. Till we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.